Hey YouTube, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of Black Myth Wukong. So these episodes are going to be a little late just because I was tired last night, so I didn't have time to pre-record. So I've decided we're going to go back and work on, where is it? Here we go, on thrust stance. So these are actually pretty interesting now that I haven't had time to really rush to try to like understand them. They're cool. I don't know how well it'll do on the enemies here, but I have found, like, at least with some of the Chapter 3 enemies, the thrust stance worked. So, just to show you guys what I'm talking about, so... Well, my guy's a little too strong, but let's try not to fall down. So if I can, like, find a really, like, tough enemy, I think I can show you guys some of the cool techniques with thrust stance. I kind of showed a little bit of it when, like, I think it was like 4 episodes ago, but I really want to take the time to show y'all like what I'm trying to like articulate here. Like, it's actually insane like how good this staff is. It's like, it does like 75, I think it was like 70 damage or 75 with like a 6% crit rate, which is not bad. Okay, so I think this is a tough enemy down here. Yeah. So these guys are pretty jumpy, as you probably might recall. Yeah, so let's just immobilize him. Well, he's just about dead. Okay. But now that I got some focus, so let's see. Okay, so we have an arrow dude up ahead, so I don't want to deal with him. But we have like the tactical retreat, and then if we have a focus, I think if we have like, if it's like we have a focus point, so we can do that, and then we can just retreat if we need to, so it's pretty cool. So now let's go back and deal with that guy, and I'll show you the forceful thrust. The forceful thrust is interesting, but you need to have at least one focus point to use it. So try and bait him so we go like that. Nope, we gotta hit him. Well, that's not what I meant to do. Because that's the, what's the ability called again? It's like the spinning one. Yeah, it's like, so you have like your whirling thrusts here. But, which is really good, and it's like, you know, if you want to, and you can do a tactical retreat, so that's also nice. But it's like, the problem is, like, my guy is really strong, and, you know, this is a really good stance. But there are certain, but I do believe, like, the monk dudes from, like, at the end of Chapter 3, the problem with those guys, they do, like, they just knock you down, like, as if their fists are, like, empowered by, like, the wind or something. So okay, so we're gonna want to deal with this asshole. Oh god. So you really want to deal with him first, I'm guessing. Okay, so that's the forceful thrust, which is really nice. So let's see here. Couldn't really do the spinning move, and I got. All right. So now that we have these assholes, probably should take care of them. Sit down. But I definitely could see how thrust stance might struggle on like the flying enemies. Whereas it can I think it can kind of work yeah, on these enemies here, but ooh, a head. Just I think it's just a. So maybe we'll see other gear types. So, okay, considerably increased power of all jump attacks. I don't know. Seems kind of mid. Rice cocoons. Alright, this guy seems like he's a little tough. So yeah, sometimes you're gonna be able to, but then other times to like do like the whirling thrust, not so much. So it makes me think if I should destroy all the cocoons. I don't know. So yeah, there's something over here as well. Yeah, let's just deal with him, because he's gonna be annoying. Where'd the other dude go? It's just around here. Okay, there he is. I was like, hey, what happened? Well, I guess it can kind of work. Okay, so let's see. Was there anything over here? But I can see this one kind of being a little... Ooh, spine in the sack. So I've seen that curio before in my last playthrough. So it will increase poison damage, so I'm guessing we're going to get some other like items that can apply reliable poison. I mean, it kind of makes sense. This is literally deepness, like from Hollow Knight. So there's going to be a lot of spiders. So assuming we're going to see a lot of different poisons and whatnot. Definitely want to be checking it in the like the nooks and crannies here, because there might be like an alternate path or something. Because I know they're like later down the line there's a boss. Okay. Oh boy, we got all these spiders. I don't like this. I want to leave. We can't. So we gotta find our friend. Let's see what's going on with him. Goodness gracious, man. Too much craziness going on. Alright, sirs. Or ladies. I don't know. Okay, you gotta stop that. Yeah, this is what you want to deal with. But I guess he's like, it's like the mage first, because if he can just trap you and then just drain your freaking HP while you're trapped, that's not good. Okay, so oh, we had one more. Huh? I didn't notice. Alright, let's try this again. See, I think the problem with this ability here, where you use the light attack, and then you just go like that, I think it's really, because you kind of like make yourself, kind of like just make yourself like in a single position, where it's like okay, I can do that. But then I'm gonna like I'm gonna be very easily hit, and that's the problem. Whereas just with like the light attacks, that's cool. Smash stance is really nice too. I mean, there's other things with thrust stance. It's not to say like that's the only ability. So. I mean, those guys aren't really too hard, I would say, but... Also want to continue progressing at a good spot. Pace. So rice cocoons. Yeah, I'm actually curious. What are these rice cocoons we keep on picking up? Okay, so the offerings to the silkworm deity, with their use indiscernible for now. To the silkworm deity? Huh. And we get another spine in the sack. Interesting. So, looks like that's gonna, you know, progress us forward. But let's see what's over here. If there's anything. Doesn't look like it. Okay. So I kind of wonder if it's just like all RNG based with the amount of those. Oh god. Okay, it's just this guy. I actually thought it was gonna be. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like the mini spiders. Alright, cool. So we got some tiger subduing pellets. Those are nice. I mean, I can make them, but it's always nice when I get some more. Okay, so let's gather plant here. Some jade flower. Huh. So this looks like it's this actually takes us down further. Which isn't what we really want to do right now, because there was like another path. So let's go back up front, or like, let's see here. Yeah, so it looks like there's something over there we've missed. Obviously this is the progression that we need to take, but then there's something over here as well. So we'll just have to go ahead and see what's over there before we head on down this way. Yeah, it's so OCD for me to just want to destroy every single breakable item. Just like I want to like get every single item that I may come across, even if I'm not going to use them all. It's like, but it's like, it's an item that I may use. It's still, the completionist in me wants to have it. Anyway, so yeah, we went over there, I think. Yeah, so this just takes us around here. Okay. Yeah, goodness, I don't like this part because there's so many freaking spider webs and everything. And me playing Hollow Knight, I'm thinking, oh yeah, it's gonna be like the spiders that come out of the background and then start attacking me. And I'm like, I don't like those enemies. I hate spiders. Probably my least favorite insect. So we were already here, but I still. Okay, looks like there's. All right, that I was about to say, because if I could just, you know, cheese them, just do that, doesn't cost any points, that'd be crazy. So I'm actually curious about something. Okay, so it can still work, but it's not as powerful as if we had like a focus point. Probably could just teleport back, but yeah, I should have just done that. Let's see here. So yeah, we explored this part here. So all this has been explored over here. So yeah, we could have just teleported. so let's just rest real quick. And now we can head on over here. So we have like 2 paths, it looks like. Well, it looks like this doesn't really go anywhere. Just want to make sure there's no like spider poison archers. Yeah, I had a feeling this was going to happen. Thought there was... Did we get the second one? Okay. No, we didn't. I know there's like a certain spot in chapter 4. There's like these like giant centipedes or millipedes or whatever. Very unnerving. And I'm just like, we need to like just burn them. Okay, so just some gold, which is nice since there's also that one staff. I think it's for a pillar stance though, which I do intend on trying pillar stance again. So probably like tomorrow. All right, let's see. Friend? Okay, cool. No plant monster coming out to try to bite me. Kind of wondering if... Yep, okay, so one of those lantern dudes is right ahead. So it seems like, you know, you run that way, then he comes in surprise and tries to jump you. But maybe we can jump him. Unfortunately not. So... Alright, calm yourself, sir. Yeah, you gotta be careful of that. I mean, to be honest, the forceful thrust is pretty good because even if it doesn't seem like it requires a focus point, but you just do more damage. That could be good for like just doing like the tactical retreat. Because honestly, the tactical retreat for your thrust stance, I'd say it's very paramount. Okay. So then, yeah, so it looks like that will then take us up here. Okay, so Goji shoots, drinks, and soaks. I don't think I can, look at that up here. I have to, like, be at the, shrine. Yeah, honestly, it might be better. Might be better to just use the, what was it called again? God, I can't remember the names of these. Whirling thrusts. Might be better to use whirling thrusts. And while we're at it, let's, do I have anything that can mitigate the poison? There we go. Probably gonna need a lot of the poison stuff mitigations. Okay, so we have 2 paths here. We can either go there or we can go there. Might as well go here, I guess. Oh, this takes us somewhere completely different. Great. Yeah, I really don't want to go in there with all these freaking worms, I'm guessing. Oh god, that thing's tanky. Ew. It's very creepy looking too. Like, I don't like worms, especially worms. Alright, let's see what kind of material do we get this time. Refined iron sand. I feel like I've been getting a lot of those. Same thing like I know the iron bowl I have a lot. But it's really like the fine gold I need. Ugh, there are even some up there. Creepy. Okay, so let's go underneath here. Doesn't look like there's any enemies are going to jump at us, but still. No, wait, there is. Okay. Yeah, definitely, like, I know I've said, like, Chapter 3, but, like, especially, like last week, I said it was, like, oh yeah, this is going to take we're going to be here for a while. Chapter 4 takes that even further. So we're especially going to be in Chapter 4 good. Like, I probably won't finish it, maybe not even until, like, Thursday of next week. That's how long this area is. There's also, like, the secret area, which I did mention in my post, that we have to consider. I mean, it's not too long, but we're certainly going to have to be there for a while. So, yeah, Chapter 4 is easy to get lost into just because there's, like, different layers to it. And it's when you're, like, trying to figure out where the entire map is, like, try to connect the entire map, you're going to be very confused. It's like, wait, where do I go? Because I didn't mean to go here. Oh, wow, that's a lot. So, 2,400 will? I'll take that. It'd be crazy if those things can just respawn and then I could just, like, run back, get them. But then that'd be too easy. So, looks like we've explored that part. Looks like there's something there. And then, yeah, so it looks like we have to, like, maybe go right here or something. I don't know. So it's kind of sometimes hard to, like, figure out, like, how to connect the spots in Chapter 4 because, you know, like, feel like this giant-ass nest is just gonna leave you confused and in a goose chase. See, there's, like, something down there, and obviously it looks like we could probably jump on that cliff and then go down there, but nope, we cannot. Okay, so let's see. Could probably just... Yeah, could just teleport back at the shrine and then go to that spot on the right, I think it is. Okay, so... Yeah, so it looks like it's this way. Okay, yeah, so... Yeah, because this is where our bed was. Okay, I'm curious what that one is. So this one here... Okay, so this moderately increases poison resistance. So I'm guessing we might get another one where the poison resistance goes up by a high margin. Yeah, goodness, this place is like, it's very clear, like, there's gonna be, like, multiple layers. Like, look how, like, deep that is. And how long is it gonna take for us to get down there? But, okay. Yeah, because we want to go that way, I believe, so... Wasn't it here? Yeah, so it looks like there's like something right there. So that's like the next point of interest. Probably need to deal with this dude though. Yeah, he's not really one where you can... like use the spin to win. Yeah, he's very agile, I would say. Alright, so... Yeah, so we want to deal with the venomous spider dude over there that's trying to shoot poison arrows at us. Oh, that failed. Okay, now that he's out of the way, I can actually like try to focus here. So yeah, there's like... Okay, so it's down there, I think. I think that's the spot on the map that's not completely been cleared out yet. So, yeah. Okay, cool. So now we have finally got that all cleared up. There's a lot over there, and it's not like I can get back up unless I, Well, okay, I guess we're just gonna have to see. Yeah, so now we have, like, spiders in a freaking sack. Now, oops. So I do want to emphasize, there is a very good spot in Chapter 4 for farming, if you need to get more wood. I like how it looks like they're, like, attacking each other. So, you can use the rat transformation, get a bunch of them close to you, and then just explode, and they'll usually die. Yeah, I do not want to fight all of these guys, just because we'll be here forever. So, okay, so this takes us somewhere. I don't even take any notice of my health. That's crazy. Alright, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think sometimes the, what is it? The whirling thrusts is somewhat okay to use, like, on the archer enemies, but it's, honestly, it's just best just to get close, just get very close to them, and then just beat the living shit out of them, just so they can't apply whatever status effects, in this case, poison. Oh boy, so we have some more over here. Goodness. Definitely feeling a little lost. Well, not want to say lost, but there's just so much to explore. Yeah, so that's been fully explored here, so then let's actually just take a look around here, because I was just like rushing through. Yeah, there's definitely an enemy. Yeah, honestly, when you're dealing with like that enemies that are just flying or just very nimble, sometimes just doing the forceful thrust is the key here, I think. Okay, so more of the blood of the Iron Bull. Got so much of that type of material. Honestly, it's crazy. Like, yeah, I mean, I could fight these things, but okay, I do like the AoE on the thrust dance though, because it just like took out like I think like 3 or 4 of them, so that's pretty good. Definitely gonna need to get down there somehow. God, we're gonna be here for I don't know how many episodes. We could be here like for like 8 to 10 episodes. Okay, so yeah, y'all can have fun. I'm not interested. I say that, then I want to attack this thing. Okay, so now it looks like we have a big dude. And I think that, yeah, so this is like up on top. How are we on time? So we're already like, so I got like, what, maybe like 4 minutes? Oh god. Okay, so now we gotta lock in. God, this is gonna be annoying. Personally, don't like fire. Looks like, and I do like the animation. So like, I guess like depending on like different like bane you're using. Like in this case, we got like scorch bane. They'll just like incinerate into fire, which is I like the immersion with that. So, though I don't know if it does like if we have like a similar like effect with like the other banes. I mean, maybe. Anyway, hopefully we find a rest spot soon. God, there are so many freaking spiders. It's crazy. How much will do I even have? Okay, so we have 51,000. Not bad. Ah, and it looks like we have a meditation spot. Cool. And then this looks like that can take us somewhere as well. Yeah, there's like, I'm already like remembering like just how many like different spots there is, or like just different like routes and everything we can take. It's crazy, man. Not gonna watch. I'm not gonna watch that. I mean, I've seen that. We've seen these like cutscenes so many times at the meditation spot. Not really anything worthwhile. It's like, okay, cool visuals, like, and just like the background and everything. But eh. Okay, so let's see here. Yes, so it looks like. So just judging from the map here, it looks like we go this way. This might be the progression to go into the next layer. But I don't think this spot here will. There might be a boss there. Boss here, honestly. Okay, so this is the farming spot that I was talking about. So all of these are like they have like spiders in them, but we're gonna just go right past them. Okay, so this is a boss, so we are gonna do that real quick here. Because this is actually a boss you need to fight in order to, like... This is, like, one of the encounters you fight in order to unlock the secret area. God, look at all those freaking centipedes up there, or millipedes up there. That is creepy looking. So I would just use this chance just to gather up on your will, or like your focus. So that's like a lot of thunder bait. Okay, so let it wait for us. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Okay, so I did not mean to use the red tides, but it's like, okay. Okay, so I guess we're definitely gonna be fighting him again. But we got him in the first encounter, which is good. It's gonna take me a while to get used to the thrust stance, and that's kind of like why I like the smash stance, because it's not as complex, so it's a little, I think, easier to really, like, you know, understand than compared to like the like this one here, like with the thrust stance. But it is an interesting stance. Like, you definitely like are trying to like play at range, so it's not like you're like up in someone's face. Let's see. Reignite sparks. Okay, we have 3. Wow. So let's see. I want to, yeah. So we'll put a point here. So it'll exempt all stamina cost of a short duration upon seen through the enemy in tactical retreat. So that could be good. Yeah, I think we'll go with it. And then immobilize. Put this. I actually had to like take some off. So we'll do that. But okay, so in terms of our progression here, I would say we're gonna go back here in the next part, and then we're gonna go see what's up here. Now there does seem to be something right here, so we can check that out just real quick. Well, first let's take the absorb the will. So I think it's, yeah, so I think it's like that spot there from the looks of things. Okay. So next part we'll probably just focus on backtracking some of the spots that we missed. And then it seems like then we're just gonna head down here. Whatever awaits us down there, we'll fight it, and then continue on into the possibly the 3rd layer. So it's interesting, this entire spot is called the Web Ridge. But I think that, yeah, so I think we're done here. It's going to be a little confusing trying to like figure out this entire like cocoon, as I would call it, just because it seems like it's going to be very complicated trying to like navigate through everything, backtracking. But yeah, we're gonna be here for a while. What was the name of that boss anyway? I completely like just forgot its name. I think it's a chief. No, because we have the second sister. Maybe it hasn't been recorded. I think it's not been recorded yet. Yeah. Well, I completely forget its name, but regardless, we shall continue on in the next episode. Focus on working on this area. Be here for a good while. But until then, guys, I shall catch you all the next one. I'll see you then.